Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the A2theP Show. We'll be talking about the game with Ethinikos Achnas, the Omonoia win 3-0. Just to say that if you're new to this channel, click like and subscribe. In terms of subscribers, we're doing quite well, me and Stefano, at the moment. We're trying to push all the time. We have a Facebook page. If you want to give that a follow and a like, please. An Instagram page that's underway, and an X page if anyone's on X. Before I get into it, I just want to say, how are you, Stefano? Καλά. Μιλήσαμε για το πρώτο μήχρονο during the obviously half time. Εντάξει, it's a 3-0 win. Είπαμε εμείς 5 νομίζω χτες. It wasn't as convincing as I thought it was going to be, but I think a lot of it is because both παίκτες αλλάξασαν for the game last against Zira. Is it Zira? Did you say the name? Yeah. So, and it's like, and what I think, because it felt so disjointed, and I don't know who was the main culprit. I think the worst player, Ibado was the Discord group. You don't know Atsilis. Atsili was terrible, really shocking today. The midfield was a bit weird for me as well, because I don't know if I actually thought he didn't have Galidon Gusullo brother, πριν Galidon, because ήταν ο Irakovic που το πρώτο δεύτερο μήχρονο. Ποιον ευκάλεν τον Maric, εκείνο.
Ευκάλεν, πρώτο μήχρονο ευκάλεν Παναγιώτου, βάλε μέσα τον Χαμάς. Και τώρα έπαιζε χαμέο τούτος ο Κάμπος, και μήκο, και βάλεν τον Ράκοβιτ.
Yeah. Δεν ξέρω γιατί ήταν έτσι. Νιώθει διαφορετικά. Με δίχως τον Ράκοβιτ και τον Maric μαζί, ήταν λίγο, like I said, είπα σου το, disjointed όπως λαλώ στην Αγγλία. Like, it wasn't, we weren't playing really badly. I like so many mistakes, especially at the back and then in the midfield, giving the ball away time and time again. And I have to be honest, Ethinikos was actually, I don't know if it's because ήταν καλή Gini, but εμείς ήμασταν λίγα σκατάμενοι με τη μάπα και έλεγαμε τους πολλές φορές και έκαναν encounter and could have scored quite a few goals for themselves, to be honest. Αλλά εντάξει, όπως είπες εσύ, when Hambo scored, they actually woke up. And και τούτο μου αρέσκει. Έχει φορές where you're playing this intricate passing, yeah, I get the intricate passing, αλλά stop doing it if it's not working, take a shot. Joe Hambos, he took a shot, it deflected, a little bit of luck. You need a little bit of luck at the end of the day. And Jack Sydney's nothing. So, yeah, that's the first half. I mean, να σου πω κάτι. Εγώ νομίζα, ελάει το παπάς σου τα χάιταν να κάνει a lot of changes, which he did. But I would rather see him change it completely against Zira in the second leg to rest them for the league game against Nea. So when he was doing a lot of changes today, I was a bit confused by it, to be honest. So anyway, best number on is he?
Oh, take it by first half. Για το πρώτο μήχρονο. Ήταν το χειρότερο ημίχρονο που είχε. Τέτοιος τώρα. Ως τώρα όλα τα παιχνίκια που παίξαμε ήταν το πιο μάπα που παίξαν ειδικά οι παίχτες ήταν εκείνο που είμαστε used to ως τώρα για τον τη χρονιά. Ότι είδαμε τα τελευταία παιχνίκια. Ήταν εντελώς το αντίθετο για μένα. Και πάλι που βάλαμε το γκολ, πήγαμε να κάνουμε λίγα πράγματα, να κάνουμε λίγες προϋποθέσεις και να λίγο μπροστά. Ο Εθνικός δεν έκανε πολλά μετά που βάλαμε τον γκολ, αλλά δεν πάρε. Είχαν too much ball watching. Διότι την μάπ είχαν εύκολα. Εν ευκαιρνάμε με μπροστά. Εν βοήθαν θέμεις. Εντάξει, εγώ πως ότι δεν έπαιξε καλά ο Παναγιώτου, αλλά εν βοήθαν θέμεις. Πας στο overlap που θέλαμε διαστή την τζαμέση και την αριστερή μερτά. Εν είχαν και το ίδιο overlap που να μας έδινε ένας άλλος left back. Και ο Χαμάς, νομίζω ότι κουράστηκε επειδή έπαιξε όλο το μάτς με τους Αζερούς. Αλλά ο Κίτσος λέει ότι είναι έτοιμος. Σέρνει τον Παναγιώτου τζαμέ, βάλει και τον τούτο. τον Χελάντερ, αλλά όπως το πλάνο του ήταν να βάλει ύστερα. Τίποτε ρε παιδί, δεν μπορώ να πω, έχει και θετικά, don't get me wrong, έχει και θετικά, αλλά έχει πολλά, για μένα έχει παραπάνω αρνητικά, παρά που θετικά σήμερα. Το σκορ είναι το θετικό, ότι πήγαν παίχτες, έκαναν την αλλαγή, που έκαναν struggle, και ότι έπρεπε να βάλει γκόλ ο Εθνικός, έπρεπε να βάλει γκόλ ο Εθνικός πριν βάλεις γκόλ εσύ, και πιέζεσαι, εσύ κοιμάσουν, δεν έπαιρνες με μπροστά, δεν έκανες με τίποτε, το defending σου ήταν καλό. Ύστερα, δεύτερο μικρό το ίδιο πράγμα, ούτε πως δεν άλλαξε τίποτε. Ούτε πως ότι μάθαν κάτι. Πρέπει να ξυπνήσουν που το κάρι το εθνικό που πέρασε την γραμμή, μπορεί και να πέρασε την γραμμή ακόμα. Είναι το τέρμα. Για μένα πέρασε, που το ia έτσι. Πρέπει να ήταν 1-1. 1-1 αλλάζει ο παίχτη. Αλλάζουν όλα. Όλα. Ύστερα μπορείς το σκορ και προσπαθείς να το γυρίσεις το παιχνίδι. Ενώ 1-0, you go away with it, big time. Ήσουν πολλά lucky. Okay, ναι, όπως είπες, θέλεις το. Πολλά θέμεις. Έτσι παιχνίδια. Ήταν big time lucky για μένα η φάση του, ότι δεν το μετρήσα. Εμένα το παράπονο μου ξενάμπα. Πάτσι είναι η φάση. Όχι μόνο το μετρήσαν, ο διαιτητής, ο έξυπνος, αντί να το διακόψει το παιχνίδι, δηλαδή να που γεννήσκεται, άγγεν το παιχνίδι να παιχτεί, ώσπου να κάνει κάτι η Ομόνια, ώσπου να κάνει φάση η Ομόνια. Έπεσαν βάλει τέρμα η Ομόνια να μπούσε ναι. Να το ακυρώσουν γκολ της Ομόνιας και μετρήσουν γκολ του Εθνικού. Ή να πει, ξέρεις τι, ακυρώθηκε τελικά.
Και λάβουν τάχα, ήταν πόσα λεπτά που γίνηκε το πράγμα, και ύστερα που γίνηκε η φάση με τη Ομόνια, και ύστερα δηλαδή να κάνουμε go check τώρα. It confused me.
Κάμε ρε κουμπάρε, πέντε το πρώτα.
Και το φάση ήταν, έτσι, because ήμουν δουλειά όπως είπα, δεν το είδα καθαρά τα χάτα που γίνηκε, και νόμιζα ήταν γκολ για μας τα χάτα στην check, so I was a bit confused. Αλλά ύστερα που σκεύαζα από τίποτα, λέω, όχι, δεν ήταν για μας, ήταν για εκείνους, για το δοκάρι, κάτι έτσι, anyway.
Δεν ήταν για το δοκάρι, ήταν καθαρά για το δοκάρι.
Όχι ρε, εντάξει, look, you know, το positive ήταν το clean sheet πάλι. 3 goals, πρώτο παιχνίδι. Ο Αλιούμ να βάλει 2 από το πάγκο, it's really important. Because in actually games where someone needs to do something special to beat the opposition team. The only problem is that I don't support that, because I don't know if you agree with me, I hate Banayoto playing left back. It just doesn't suit him at all.
It reminds me of last year.
Yeah, of course.
Don't get me wrong, he's decent on the ball. He's decent. But he's not an overlapping left back.
No.
His job is to defend.
Yeah. And I think people might think it's not that different, but it is. It really is.
Άκου, Τόμ, επειδή έχει πολλούς προμονητές σήμερα η μέρα που παίζουν με center backs, left backs, που κάνουν αρκετά για παράδειγμα, και ο Κουαρτιόλα. Αλλά εντάξει, από πολλοί ούλοι, δεν θα πω μόνο τζινίθκιος, και σε άλλα προαθλήματα, πιο χαμηλά από τα μυαλά, που κάνουν το πράγμα. Αλλά έχεις αρκετούς left backs, δηλαδή έχεις καλούς full backs στην ομάδα. Όχι, θα να το δούμε πιο μετά, που είναι πιο έτοιμοι παίχτες, αλλά και θέλω το χώρο τώρα. Τώρα, μπορώ να καταλάβω πιο παραπάνω, αλλά μετά, να είμαι πολλά concern.
Ναι.
Την αφορά τη φάση.
Νομίζεις να αγοράσουν άλλο?
No, αφού είναι ο Κίτσος, να καρτερούν ώσπου να είναι έτοιμος.
Of course, yeah. Sorry, εξίας.
Ναι, αφού είναι έτοιμος ο Κίτσος, να καρτερούν ώσπου να είναι έτοιμος ο Κίτσος και ξέρω εγώ ώσπου.
Well, δεν ήξερα ρε παιδί, αφού όπως είπαμε, εγώ προτιμούσα να φύγει την ίδια ομάδα. I hate when coach, I get it sometimes, νομίζεις τούτος είναι κουρασμένος, να τους καλούμε and let him have a rest. like, I mean, this is important. This is the first game of the season. Win convincingly, and then rest all of them. Like, I would even mind seeing like kids on the bench, or even one kid starting next week. Well, this week coming on Thursday, and then just rest the most important players.
Εντάξει, εθνικός δεν είναι καμιά ομάδα που να έρθει να κάτσει πίσω και ο
Yeah, of
προπονητής τους
course.
είναι καλός. Είναι καλός. Ένας προπονητής που μας δυσκόλεψε προηγουμένως,
Mhm.
που ήταν και στην ΑΕΚ και δυσκόλεψε μας αρκετά τόσο προπονητής και είχε και καλό ρεκόρ εναντίον
Mm.
στην Ομονία. So, φυσικά και ο Νταμπράουσκας θα έκανε τέλεια underestimate τον το παιχνίδι.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Επειδή είναι το πρώτο παιχνίδι, θέλεις να κάνεις και νίκη, να ξεκινήσεις με έναν καλό, θετικό, ξέρω εγώ, αποτέλεσμα στην πρεμιέρα, που είναι πολύ καλό. Για μένα και για ψυχολογία και για τους παίχτες, ας πούμε, που ειδικά είναι σημαντικό, αλλά θα κάνουν τέτοια disrespect να βάλουν και μωρά και ξέρω εγώ. Και στην τη φάση που ήταν 1-0 και έκαναν τις αλλαγές, για μένα ήταν πιο σωστές αλλαγές που μπορούσαν να κάνει σε αυτή τη φάση που βάλουν τον Κακουλίν και τον άλλο. Και στην ώρα που τους έβαλε, για μένα.
Do you think,
Στην αλλαγή που
because everyone's been saying how good Simic has been? Yeah, I thought he was okay today, but almost true about Allos on the right hand side. Zilli was terrible. It was awful. What did he do today? Why? Seriously, what did he do? I'm sorry.
I can't
There was a
remember.
big... No, I can't.
He couldn't track back.
No.
He couldn't go forward do something. Ένα τροφοδότησε κανένα στην επίθεση. Δείχνεις ότι δεν του είναι έτοιμος. Μόνο να αλλαγή κάνει impact.
Yeah, το χώρο τον Stebinski, and I'm thinking, is he having a bad game because ενέχει κανένα he's like να έχει τον Simic, εντάξει είχε τον Simic, but most of the time ενώ Semedo μπορεί να τον βοηθήσει. I don't know what it was with on Stebinski, Georginos in the first half especially. I didn't really see him do much, but did they really give him the ball? Did they give him a chance to do anything? No.
Did he even touch the ball? He barely touched the ball.
Not in their box either. I don't think he did.
No. Both halves when he was on the pitch.
Oh,
he didn't even touch the ball. And I'll be real. The goals you scored as well. Ήταν το πρώτο, το δεύτερο ήταν που την έπιανε ο Σιμίτς και την πω στο Κακουλί. Και ήταν καλό positioning και του Κακουλί και που βοήθησε και την ταχύτητα να δω και την πάσα του αλλιού. Μα πιστεύω ότι την φάση πας στο δεύτερο μικρόν ήθελε να κάνει push και ο ίδιος εθνικός, επειδή φάνε και ο γκολ, ήθελε να κάνουν και γίνει push παραπάνω πιο μπροστά ακόμα. Επειδή δεν μπορούσαν να κάτσουν τόσο πολλά, είπαν αφού ρε κουμπάρε παίζουμε με καλή μαπά, κάνουμε ευκαιρίες, έπρεπε να βάλουμε και τέρμα. Και έπρεπε να βάλουν πολλά τέρματα, ένα. Επειδή θυμάμαι μια φάση στο πρώτο ημίχρονο, άλλος my shit, που δεν έκανε τίποτε και ήταν μόνο εθνικό και έχασε μια κλασική ευκαιρία πριν βάλουμε τον γκολ. Και έχουν και γίνει confidence και ο προπονητής τους, έλεγες και something like this game και έκαναν και γίνει push και μπροστά. Και βρες εσύ τις ευκαιρίες να βάλεις τα δύο τέρματα. Εντάξει, το τρίτο ήταν που λάθος τους, και στην τον Αλιού, πολλά ωραίο γκολ και από τον Αλιού. Ωραίο finish. No look. Reminded me of Firmino, that one.
Oh yeah, like we said this before, the bench is looking good this year. Kakuli, Alium, Daxi or Adzili has been coming off the bench, so it was new to him that Bexley. Like, I don't want to be harsh on the guy. I love what I saw today was just nah at the moment anyway. Okay, so we've spoken about it. The second half as well, Stefano. What was he best? It didn't feel like we learned a lesson until we scored the second goal, and it was, let's be honest, it was done after that. They weren't coming back after that. They just lost all confidence and hope. And then, like you said, the third goal, Eklepsendor Aliou, and scored. So Okay, I think we should talk about player ratings. Let's go straight into it. Or Philos Mas or Fabiano. What'd you give him?
Fabi,
Yeah.
well, 7.
I give him an 8, to be honest. I think he made some good saves today. Really good saves.
Decent, yeah. Αλλά εδώ παραπάνω
Especially
στους του εθνικού που πάνω από την παράν σχεδόν. Δίπλα από την παρά, υπό το δοκάρι.
είχε μια
Έκαμε
φάση
κάποιες
with
δύσκολες στιγμές.
I think it was the first half. He done a shot and then he tipped it, and then somebody luckily cleared his lines for him because Ethinikos player was coming. That was the first half, yeah. Dangalo shoot, save, sorry. So I give him an 8, and I just think he's always up there performing well.
He was
Obviously,
lucky not to concede. Was lucky not to concede. Let's put it.
Yeah.
That's all that.
But I wouldn't blame it on him. I would blame it on the defending more than anything, and the midfield not helping back. Like obviously, Masouras.
Masuras was that right hand side was non-existent on the week. And defensively he wasn't good enough. Attackingly he was terrible. I would give him 5. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't want to be fully harsh on him at the same time because he came back from an injury as well. His first game after the Torpedo game, and I'll be real, he was very good. A lot of people were saying, even us, were saying good stuff about him, how good he is, how good right back he is as well, and that we have 2 right backs that can step in, but came back from an injury, so for him to come back in this team and perform the same that we expected, it's going to be a bit, difficult for me, but yeah, he wasn't good enough. I think he would probably learn from this. I hope that he will learn from this as well.
Όχι, πολλές φορές έκαναν σέντρα και δεν έφτασαν κανέναν, έπιεν έξω, especially in the first half. Like you said, the attacking play that we done really poor, and his defensive work wasn't great, but he is back from an injury, so, and he was already back, but what I mean was, έπαιξαν όπως είπες until now, first game, so let's not be too harsh on him. And actually, 5 is average. 5, it wasn't like he done so bad, or even if he's Ena or 2.
No.
So yeah. Koulibaly. You know what? Because ήταν ο άλλος αμυντικός, δεν ήταν ο Παναγιώτου μαζί του σήμερα. Who is that guy?
Villander.
Okay.
That's the problem.
I think all of the defense, really, they were average. Really.
Yeah.
You can't really give him any of them 6/10, or even 5/, sorry. So okay, I might just do that and say Panayotou, Koulibaly, all of them 5/5.
Yeah. Κούλι, κούραση, δεν ξέρω να που ήταν. Και ξανάκαμε το με το πίσω. Που ξανάκαμε το ίδιο μαλακιά και την μάπα. Ήταν άλλος παίχτης με το ίδιο. Αλλά σήμερα ήταν... Έδιανε την μάπα εύκολα. Εντάξει, μπορεί να πεις defensively έκαμε clear κάποιες φάσεις. Αλλά overall, πολύ ball-watching για μένα. Και από τους. Εντάξει, είναι η φάση που είχε Λάντερ και όξεν την μάπα και που βάτσεν το δοκάρι. Και έκαμε και ευκαιρούν πίσω λίγο ώρα και πιάνε την μάπα και διέναν την μπροστά. Απίστευκον ήταν πάντα σε όλο το παιχνίδι sloppy defenders με την μάπα, ειδικά απλά για μένα έκαναν πολλά πολλά hoof σε κάποιες φάσεις. Δεν έπαιζαν πολλά, ας πούμε, το possession. Πριν τον goal, μιλώ τώρα. Ύστερα, όπως είπα, ξυπνήσαν και ξεκίνησε το δεύτερο ημίχρονο, πάλι was the same.
Yeah, man. I mean, I mean, this is the thing. When even
See?
if you make a few adjustments to your team after a big win like that, I do think it has a knock. Because, like I said, what really shocked me is how bad the midfield was today. Because especially or Gusulos, especially in the first, I was surprised. Eminem, I honestly thought he was going to take him off. Navalid on the Rakovic middle marriage because it's been working. But it's like you said, μπορεί να ήταν η κούραση, μπορεί να ήταν πολλά πράγματα. So I don't know if it's because of that and the the other day, but then again, all right. We said I honestly thought it would be 5-0 because I also thought they would carry on the way they've been playing, but he obviously made changes afterwards, which is fair enough. But at least we're not talking about a draw or a defeat on the first day of the season, so we can say
It's the performance.
that's yeah,
It's the performance. Yeah.
it's the
Don't get me
performance.
wrong. I'm pleased that we managed to score 3 goals. It just shows that we took our chances.
Mm-hmm.
And we were clinical. And we had a lot of chances, don't get me wrong. We had a lot of chances. They were lucky as well. We hit the bar as well. But for me, it was just the whole thing. Maybe because there was a rotation thing and a lot of players didn't play as first team or together. Some of them. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay. So we've done the back, we've done the goalkeeper. Kusulo, what'd you give him out of 10?
Wait, για όλους τους αμυντικούς.
Είπαμε. Εμένα 5. All of them.
All of them?
Yeah. The only one I could be harsh to, but I don't want to be, is Panayotum. But it's not his fault there. He's not left back.
It wasn't terrible.
Huh?
All right, maybe he got skinned a few times here and there.
Which one? Are we talking about Panayotum?
Yeah. He got past quite easy.
He's not a left back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't do this. Don't do this too many times, please. Don't do this.
I don't want to do it, man. It's painful. It's painful.
Yeah. Okay. But by the way, if you've got a different opinion, just hate Nabi, I'll give him 3 or 4. That's up to you there. No problem.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I would give him a 6. Panayotou, so he didn't play the full game. Koulibaly, I would agree with you. Maybe 5, 5.5. I think Elanda was better than him. And it was his first game. For me. Anyway, I think he was had a better game.
It could be, like you said, the tiredness. Yeah, who knows? Even though they shouldn't be, really, because then it's not like they've went away. If it was the other way around, Azerbaijan just touching Biso, then I can see why you're tired. But the fact they were home for both games, it's a bit too much to say you're tired there, especially at the beginning. Come on. So
I'll go 6 for him. 6. Yeah.
Okay. Ο Κούσουλος, όπως ρωτήσα. Do you want me to go first?
He did.
5 again.
No,
Average again. Average.
Yeah.
That's why it confused me. That's what. That's just Deo Kousulos. It's the captain. But one of the reasons I got so confused about this goal check, because obviously by Endoi that number again, I was saying that blah blah blah. That was it. And then later on, it was a goal check, and I saw Kousulo arguing with the referee, and I thought, hang on, if he's checking a goal for you, why are you arguing? I don't understand what's going on. So that's why it took me a few seconds to realize, Gati Egamani Ethinikos Achnas, and they're checking it now. But yeah, in terms of performance, 5. He wasn't very, very effective today. Yeah. Which, I mean, I don't know why Maric Rakovic seems to be working so well. Maybe because one fight. Well, I mean, they're both good at fighting for the ball and stuff. But it's like I said to you before, Rakovic has got that beautiful touch, no problem. Or what's his name? Or Kousulos. is he really known for his passing? Really?
No,
Not really.
he's for the
No.
hard yards and captain, passion,
Yeah.
and other stuff.
Which is very good, you know. But because we've
Yeah.
seen good performances by the other two guys, you can't really compare at the moment. Njebes, he hasn't played a lot. He's just been off the bench most of the time.
Yeah. Hey, he's a good leader. He's a good leader.
Hmm.
For me, he can score your goal from set piece, and he can, you know, let's be real, he hasn't been the same since he's injured.
Yeah.
He had a year, so yeah. I mean,
Hambos.
Ambos,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, he was very good. Very good. Unfortunately, with the little injury he had in the second half, scored the goal. Nice. Well, he took the shot. Fair play to him. He doesn't really take too many long shots, or he takes, but they just go past Kida most of the time. But this time was on target. And okay, even though it got deflected, still got enough lucky to put in the back of the net, take the lead. So overall, okay, it didn't really stand out in the first 10, 20 minutes. After that, he played quite well. Was the only one that was trying to do things in the field. Him and Marek, I would say. So I'll give him a 7.
Yeah. I will agree with that. I think so. I think he was the only bright spark in the first half, especially when he was a lot of the times Danginos who was carrying the ball forward, trying to make stuff happen. Yeah, no, he was good today. I liked Hambos. Maric,
Was he
I
not
mean,
addiction?
that's what I was gonna say. I don't know. I didn't see enough. Like, I didn't see much of him in the second half to tell you, yeah, so I don't know what he was like. But the first half, they were all quiet. Well, apart from Hambos. In the midfield, it was not very good at all. So
Yeah, the fact he played the game against Zira, and he played today as well, he wasn't terrible.
no,
No,
so
it
six
was.
maybe for me.
It's like you said, it was probably given the same rate as some.
The only reason I'm giving it an edge to Hamburg is because of the goal, and just because of that reason. Yeah.
Still, I mean, even without the goal, I would still say Ambos around that rate.
All right,
I mean,
6.5.
I'll go 7.
All right, no problem. Or Philos Zili, I'm sorry, he was shocking. I think 2.
Yeah, 3, 2, minus. Yeah, let's move on.
It didn't like. I don't even. You know, one thing with Semedo by Eskimo, and I know he didn't play today. He never gives up. I thought was, and he keeps going, keeps going. Like Zilly just looks so lazy today, man. Lazy.
Yeah, he was walking.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you saw it. We were talking about it in the Discord group. Like I didn't see him once help out his Masura, his right back. Not at all. And I was like, just forget that part, even though that is important. Overall, terrible. I didn't like anything about him.
No, I can't. Attackingly, defensively, nowhere. He was invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you compare what him and Simic and Semedo have been doing in the last 2 games, and even at Lyon to some extent when he's been playing, and even let's give Eduardo credit when he's been playing as well. Like there's more to their game. Dudos isn't enough for me to say, yeah, good, fair play. But anyway, or Stepinski.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, Bale, can you really blame him? I mean, I think I said at one point last year when people didn't exactly give Gakpoeli the best of service. We were defending Gakpoeli for this sort of thing. But today, not his best game. But again, wasn't as dangerous as he'd been. But I don't think that's just him. I think that's the way we've been playing compared to today. I don't think he's working out for him.
And he was trying. And when there was Εσύ μια φάση when he was like frustrated and κάτι είπε, δεν ξέρω. Κάτι είπε στη γλώσσα του, δεν ξέρω, κάτι από το θυμό του. And you see like by his face he was like, this is charming. This is the same as it was on Thursday, man. Εντάξει, είναι μόνο. Έκαμε και καλή του για μένα χωρίς τη μάπα. Όχι μόνο με τη μάπα, εντάξει. Πότε την έπιαν, αλλά και που την άλλη κάνει πάντα το work το extra. Για μένα. Okay, 4 harsh, αλλά πάω on the basis that we didn't really see him today.
No.
Simic. 5.5.
I'll stick with your first one there. These players, they need. Don't get me wrong, you're not expecting 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 all the time, but maybe I'm being harsh. No, I'll just leave it at 4. Let's see how it goes. Simic?
Man of the match. Man of the match. My guy was everywhere. My guy was on the right, was on the left, he was in the middle, striking back, winning the ball at a very important times when Ethinikos was going forward, they're trying to attack and penetrate our defense. The guy was defender, he was left back, right back, bro, he was everywhere. He was James Milner today. Simic. Keep him puck like Stel says. I will go even James Milner machine. He was everywhere around the pitch, man. He was doing dog work and he was doing stuff with the ball as well. And he stayed on throughout the whole game and he stood out. Gave beautiful pass to Gakpoeli on the second goal. And the assist on, he even gave a through pass to Alium as well. Μετά το τρίτο γκολ. Όχι την ώρα πάσα στον Alium και όχι την Alium και δεν πήγαινε πας στον Gakpoeli. Και την ο πορτάρης. Άρα σήμερα ο Σίμιτς, ήταν και unfortunate και με το δοκάρι και μετά το shoot που την έκοψε ο πορτάρης. Σίμιτς για μένα ήταν the only one who tried at least. Not try, just το ρίσκει μπορώ να πω, αλλά he was the only one who was like with infinite lungs on the pitch and doing all the hard work for everyone.
Right, there's a good player there, and hopefully this form continues. And I thought the moment I realised that there is something good about this guy was that crazy game last year against A2theP when we beat them 2-1 when we were down to 9 men. He was incredible that day as well. So I think there is. I think that, and it's like what you said. I think it was about Simic or other players that you were like, yeah, but they played for 4 different managers last year, and it was his first season. So let's give him a chance with the Braskas and see how he gets on, especially and hopefully everything goes well from now until January. Everything's going well, and he's got a coach by his side for 6 months. Then we're going to see how much quality this guy has. Okay, who came on? Hamas. What do you give Hamas? Because he came on early in the second half. Well, he came on the second half.
Well, εντάξει, νομίζω ότι πήγαινε για ολόκληρο ημιχρονό. Δεν πολύ άθιμο και πολλά.
No, not really.
Μπορεί να κουράσει. Δεν ξέρω. I would give him
So really,
6, 5,
yeah,
6.
5, 6. It does make you feel better to have a natural left back. Let me ask you something.
Ναι, ήταν κάτι διαφορετικό. Εντάξει.
When Gitsos is ready, who do you think will be the first choice? Because I actually think Hamas is playing well, so I don't know if they're going to completely throw him out and then put Gitsos in without any reason to. Does that make sense?
Αν ήταν έτοιμος ο Κίτσος, για μένα, ήταν να παίξει ο Κίτσος. Αλλά επειδή έχουμε και Ευρώπη τώρα, να είμαστε και ομίλους, έχουμε και αρκετά παιχνίδια που να παίξουμε. So, yeah, I mean...
Don't be cocky. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Believe, Zidane. Believe. Turn around.
Wait, I wonder what the odds are for them doing so next year if that exhibits you.
Remember the odds when Leicester won the league, when they had Leicester to win the league?
Yeah, they were one of the favourites to go down that year as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the odds for Zidane. That's the odds. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
For me, Ethinikos are better than Zira. Let me put it out there. Ethinikos are better than Zira. Ethinikos didn't play like that.
Yeah, it felt like that.
Like
it did. Yeah.
That's the goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ivakovic. What'd you give him? Again, I don't. How much did he make a difference?
Well, you can say quite a. Yeah, I think he did. To be fair, man.
So I think above 5, so like probably 6, 6.5.
Κάτι διαφορετικό. Εντάξει, έφυγαν τον Μάριτς, βάλαν φρέσκα πόδια. Προσπάθαν. Ο τούτος πήγαινε πάνω κάτω, προσπάθαν, ας πούμε, είχαν και φάσεις που δίναν και αυτές πάσες και ξέρω εγώ και προσπάθαν να βοηθήσει τους συμπαίκτες του. Για μένα, εντάξει, ήταν κάτι, πώς είπα, κάτι διαφορετικό στο midfield. I would probably go around 6, 6.5, 7.
Yeah.
Around there.
Honestly, though, I really want to see. I mean, look, it's going to be impossible να τους χωρίς και κάθε εβδομάδα να παίζω η Ομονία, αλλά keep them as fit as you can because Marriage and Irakovic are, in my opinion, the two important players, the two important partnership in that team. I don't know what it is. It's like they've played with each other for years. Guida Mendo's the last few games in European competition, anyway.
Actually, this would be amazing. It wouldn't. It would do a lot of time.
Oh yeah, but forget them two when they play together. Yeah, together. Yeah, it's something different. You know,
bro.
Or Alium Jokakuli. That's it, I think. Well, in Mono Desera, I don't think there was anybody else, was there?
Alium, give him. Poteva tu giocare rating tu si mi cenne. But man of the match.
You said man of the match, but you just said the rating.
Around 9.
9. Okay. So Alium must get like 8.5 then. Yeah.
8.5.
Yeah.
And Gak.
Gakuli, that's maybe 7.5, maybe 8. You know.
Maybe 8. Quick. You know, you have 2 fresh players coming off the bench. You need something new to change the game. Your attack is stale. Does nothing. It's slow. Sloppy. It didn't do anything on the ball. You bring on these 2 players, the whole game changed. And you're fortunate to bring on these 2 players who are young, hungry, and fast, and can penetrate defenses, and can score goals and cause troubles. And what they did today, they did very well. They weren't afraid to attack the ball, to go forward, to gamble, to do any of that stuff. They were ready, energized to kill them off. Because I'm pretty sure when they were watching that game on the bench, they were like, what the fuck is this shit? So they came on and just cause matches.
The Alium, every time I see or hear anything, because I know how much you really like that player, I always think of you as Stefano. Like, this guy is just loved by Stefano. But yeah, he is a good player. He's a good,
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong. I actually think, actually for this, he's probably better off being like an impact player. But I think he can do just as well playing on the start anyway. I think he's a good enough player. Bravo, because a lot of people, if you remember, you haven't done on Behti, what was his name, Amor, last year, and people were saying a lot about him and saying that Alium's not as good as him, but obviously each improvement Amor and blah blah blah. But I think Alium is a very good player for us, and I hope he has more impact like that for the next few games, or even when he starts scoring more goals and stuff, and even assisting.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I agree with you. It felt weird, like to Ethinikos. I mean, then again, it is the first game of the season. It's really rare, whatever league you're watching, where a team is not going to try their best. And in a way, the score line flatters us a bit, because we had to work really hard to get those 3 goals. And I actually agree with you. Ethinikos seemed like a better team, better unit than the team we faced on Thursday. So
100%.
yeah.
But
And
this
it will
is
be.
more than this is a draw or win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the next game's going to be even tougher than Salamina and stuff. So, napătăi găsit la matches, zimera.
Gana bollo nazmi naik.
Ένα.
Naik diyor. No
Oh,
diyor.
δύο. Okay.
Λέμε 10 παίκτες από Omonoia, σε έναν το πέναλτι για το κάνει 2-0. Και τράφαν κόκκινη και γύρισαν το ΑΕΚ.
Oh
It was
dear.
madness. The whole game was just, yeah,
Right.
insane.
We're going off Omonoia just a second. Like, what a crazy game. Well, it's the other Omonoia. What a crazy game that was. That's how I view.
Yeah,
Okay, now.
I'll score very well. Like, so.
Well, I hope Chris, don't get me wrong, obviously not. I hope he does better than most teams in the league, except for us. But I hope he puts this myth of like why British managers always fails to Gibla. But I don't know if he will. Let's see. Let's give him a chance, I suppose, Maduayo. But who else played? Obviously, Ari beat Camurisa 3-1. I didn't expect anything else, Jamie. The other matches are postponed.
Surprised him.
Oh yeah.
He is surprised, bro. You should have seen him when they conceded the first goal. My man, bro, he fought with Ari's staff, with the manager, with the referees. My man went off.
He's a little passionate little person, isn't he? Jesus.
I do.
Right then, look, let's look forward to it because we've got the game on Thursday. Which, when I take the piss, I'm taking the piss, obviously. I think it's going to be interesting to see what lineup he puts up, but and I think I will watch it actually. Just probably even do it if you want, rest of it. I will be working, but I'll finish quite early, so maybe we can do a watch along for that one, or for that game. And there's something else in the body. And then Sunday as well. I'll probably be watching. I don't think I'll be going to the game.
Oh, Salamina.
Mm.
That's in a way.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, say some of these Gigino, Mazi, like watch along. We'll do that.
Μπορεί. Εντάξει, θα παραπάμε τα παιχνίκια Ομονία καθόμαστε, είναι μου, και καθόμαστε και ο Βουλή και χορμένος στο χολ, Αν τα κάνουμε, να πω εκεί στη μουσική.
All right, then, no problem. No, don't worry about that. Well, then
Anything else?
No, I was just going to say, like, I'm still considering that there was a few negatives on today's performance. There's obviously positives, but I'm still looking forward to it because let's get this game against Zira out of the way, see what the group stages are going to be like for us. And
yeah, but let's be real. That wasn't even our first full, like, best 11.
No.
At the same time, we have to be objective and realistic. Even though the performance was shocking, I'll say it. It wasn't good enough. We'll be doing better. And most of these players that play today are going to be rotational players. Some of them played the first game. So I'm willing to see what our first team, full 11, going to do against Salamina. I don't really want to see like a full team, even in the Zira game. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Because what's the point?
No, I want to see a different team in general against Zira. Just like I said, just to see what they could do and just go and enjoy themselves.
I want to see Musialowski. I want to see Aliu start. I want to see Kaku start. I want something different.
I don't know if he's got any youngsters in the Conference League squad.
Andreu. I don't know, Andreu. I don't see. Something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, come on. You know, if it was 3-0, I could understand it. There had to be a little bit like, let's keep some of the number one players there. But it's 6-0. Like, how shit must you be to ruin that? So,
even if you play shit, you still beat them.
Yeah, they're not that good. They're not that good.
But either way, να παίξουν οι βασικοί για rhythm, για το επόμενο παιχνίδι, αλλά για όλο το match.
Yeah, of course. Maybe you're right. Gini που επέξασε σήμερα, τα που ήρθαν από το πάγκο, ο Καρκουλής, ο Άλιον, ο maybe not Irakovic. If, like you said, if Gitso's ready, battle Gitso, huh? You know, like, just go for a completely different team that's got a little bit more experience and, you know, whatever. Just go and enjoy yourselves. But the problem is with the Nea Salamina, if we're playing, it's on Sunday, it could be a tricky one, Stefano, because they're going to moan about the tiredness and all this shit. And again, that depends on what squad he's going to leave, what players he will leave at home instead of taking them with them.
Good play. Ποιος δεν κάνει complain?
I don't know.
Όχι, Ομονία όχι θα κάνει.
No, I know, but...
Μπορούσε να κάνει τώρα complain για το παιχνίδι με εθνικό.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, it's not like I don't even know how many hours it is away from Cyprus. It can't be that, it's got to be 3 or 4 hours to Azerbaijan, huh?
I don't know, 4 or 5.
It's close to Russia, that's what I know.
Yeah.
Ναι,
είναι.
Yeah, so it won't be but that just depends. But that depends who he's going to say, you know what, just take the night off, don't come with us, and that's it. You know, why would they complain about that?
You know, yeah. Εντάξει, για σπάρει πάθους για, ας πούμε, όπως είπα, rhythm τουλάχιστον. Match rhythm. Για το επόμενο. Να ready, more confident και τούτα όλα τα πράγματα που παίζουν ρόλο.
Μαν και παίξαν την εβδομάδα 9, ναι. No, they didn't play. They haven't played, have they?
Τι?
Νέα Σαλαμίνα.
Όχι, είχαν με μπάφον και ακυρώθηκε.
Right. Okay. All right, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else to say, to be honest.
Λύσαν ο πρόεδρος πριν λίγο.
Okay.
Στο Golden Roll, εντάξει, μίλαν για μιλάνε για το τούτο, για τον επιθετικό. Δηλαδή χωρούν για τον, όπως του είπα, για τον Σαμάτα, χωρούν την περίπτωση. Το ότι μιλούν και ξέρω εγώ και ότι έχουν κοινές επαφές με τον ΠΑΟΚ. Δεν ξέρω, κάποια άλλοι συμφωνήσαν, δεν ξέρω. Είναι, όταν έχω ότι έρχεται, θα φαϊμίσουμε ότι έρχεται για πιο λίγα λεφτά, κάτι έτσι. Ότι χαμηλώνει το μισθό τους, ξέρω εγώ. Δεν ξέρω, δηλαδή χωρούν κι άλλους εκτός που γίνουν, όπως να μπορεί να είναι. And the transfer window will end in ως το 7 του Γενάρη, αλλά επιβεβαίωσε το ότι είναι να πιάνει επιθετικό. There's no amount of time for him.
Well, let's see there, Stefano. Let's see.
Έλυσε για το γήπεδο, ακόμα. Ή αυτά, ναι.
But
Τα νέα.
the one thing I love about this season it's like a bit of proactiveness to how they're getting on with it, because the video you showed me the other day, and I was like, okay, and you were like, Dulos, he's got a history of being a bit clumsy, but then he has good moments as well. But he'll probably be like our third choice striker and stuff like that. But it's nice to see us actually think about, thinking forward rather than going, come on, Stabinsky, I'm going to nothing will happen, injuries won't happen, and then bang, one of them's gone, and then bang, another one's gone. At one stage, let's be honest, last year, there was one stage Gakpo was on his own. There was nobody there. So, no, it's good. It's good. Hopefully, they've turned the page for them and gone on with it. But, yeah, well, there's nothing else to say, to be honest. Good win, good 3 points, good clean sheet, and we move forward. We go to. I'm not even thinking too much about this game against it. I'm more thinking about the Bolasima against Nea Salamina. So let's take it from there.
Yeah, man. Well, I want to see this again.
No, of course, but it will probably be tougher then.
Oh yeah, I don't want to see this. Jesus Christ, because I think we'll get punished over there. Might concede, but I think even if they cause problems, again, I don't want to see us play shit. I want to see us play this kind of football that we got used to in these few games. And I want us to play and να συνηθίσουμε με τον τρόπο. Εντάξει, είναι εύκολο. Η κανένα είναι εύκολο. Δεν είναι ομάδες που παίζουν το ίδιο κάθε δύο. Και οι καλύτερες ακόμα στον κόσμο είναι πάντα που παίζουν στο ίδιο ρυθμό, σε εκείνο tempo. Αλλά τώρα που τουλάχιστον να βάλουν έναν βασική εντεκάδα στο παιχνίδι, να δούμε μια διαφορετική Ομόνοια σύγκριση με το σήμερα. Να μπουν σε εκείνο γήπεδο και να κυριαρχήσουν, παρά να έχουν είναι στη Σαλαμίνα να κυριαρχήσουν όπως έκαμε τον Εθνικό και έκαμε τον να κάνουμε πολλά κάνουμε invite, πολλά pressure των Εθνικών.
And let's be honest, in that παραπάνω quality είναι η Σαλαμίνα από το Εθνικό, so don't be like that there. Don't be like that.
Δεν ξέρω, δεν την ίδια. That's the thing, επειδή τους είχαμε νουλούς. Μπορεί, εντάξει, πώς και έβασε ο ίδιος, αλλά δεν ξέρει του και τέτοια. Ο Νταμπράσκας. Τέλος είναι ακαδημία. Ο Πατία, οκ, ξέρουμε έναν περίπου. Το παίζει. Τούτος, ποιος είναι ο προηγήσιος, δεν ξέρω.
No idea. But who was their striker the last few years? He's been there. I don't even know if he's there anymore, to be honest. I need to. Maybe we'll do a preview. Huh?
Το Ριγκαράι που λέει.
Yeah, yeah.
Στον Απόλλωνα.
Yeah, forget that. Oh, maybe that's good too then. But maybe we should do a preview of that game as well before it happens on Sunday. So maybe Saturday we'll do a preview or Friday. God, yeah, it's anyway. Yeah. All right. Initially, but I don't think there is.
Εντάξει. Το μάτς. Το πιο σημαντικό ότι ξεκίνησε στη χρονιά με 3 πόντους. Είδες positives με το ότι έχει έναν πάγκο που μπορεί να κάνει την ανταγή,
Mm-hmm.
είτε νικητής που θέλει να αποφύγεις, φυσικά.
Yeah.
Θέλουμε να γίνει repetitive αυτό το πράγμα. So, εντάξει, να μην κάνουμε overreact. Το θέλω, για να μην κάνουμε overreact. Επειδή άμεν και καλά, άμεν και τούτα σήμερα. Θέλω να... Κάτσε. Εγώ πιστεύω να είναι το same old story όπως είχαν πέρσι. I'm just saying. Εγώ πιστεύω παραπάνω να δούμε ότι μιλάμε στα παιχνίδια με το τούτο, στην Ευρώπη. Εσύ πιστεύεις, μην λέμε ότι αλλάζει η νοοτροπία, ξέρω εγώ, ότι καλύτερα ευκεί φέτει και προσπάθουν προμετείς να τους κάνει πιο... να τους βελτιώσει στο mentality τους, και ξέρω εγώ. Εσύ πιστεύεις αν έναν derby να παίζαμε έτσι?
No, because when I was watching the game, a colleague of mine walked in, and I said to him, "You can just see it when, actually, it wasn't a derby the other day. Done an important game in the Conference League qualification. Allowed Dan. Let's be honest, Stefano. Compared the atmosphere when we were there on Thursday, and even on TV compared today, it wasn't the same. So I do believe there is a thing in their minds when they play Bolasima against a team that they should be beating. It's hard to get mentally into it, I suppose, even though it shouldn't be, because it's your job and you want to win.
That shouldn't be the thing, man, because they get paid on time. They have a manager who's trying to put in this new system, and the mentality and everything, and the good players as well. So they should be trying a lot more in these games.
Yeah.
That's it. Bro, I'm more afraid of these teams than the derbies. I'm real. I have flashbacks. So that's why
αφού σου είπα σου την Πέμπτη, να που φοβούμαι εγώ, because in the Europa League is European competition, είμαστε στην Ευρώπη να δοκιμάσουμε και το παράθυμα, and don't get me wrong, I hope he's not going to allow it, αλλά it doesn't matter how strict you are. Actually, for us, they do whatever they want, but I'm hoping it's not going to come to that. Let's just see. I want to see the first 5 games for the season. Gammon in my head, if we literally get 15 points, it'll be 15 points. We get 4 wins and a draw, I'm convinced we can win it. If there's too many draws there, even 1 loss, I'm not convinced. We have to start. I mean, last year was embarrassing. 1 win, 1 draw. 1 win, 1 draw. 1 win, 1 draw. Gani, that's not going to work.
That's the thing I was going to say, because last year, I can't even remember when we put 2 wins in a row. When we spring like 2 wins.
It wasn't against good teams either.
And it came very late. It was until like October, November.
I think it was Othello and then Zagaji. No, that doesn't make sense.
Ήταν μια άλλη ομάδα, αλλά ήταν Σαλαμίνα. Θέλουν και Σαλαμίνα κάτι έτσι.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's the thing. Επειδή λαλώ σου κάποια comparisons που τα πέρσι, είναι το πρώτο μάτς που παίξαμε έτσι με διαφορετική εντεκάδα. So, έβαλε και 3 τέρματα από πάνω. So, είναι το μόνο μάτς που μπορώ να πω ότι θύμισε μου λίγο που απέρσι. Και από τις προηγούμενες χρονιές ακόμα. Αλλά είδα και glimpses που να μου φορούσαν τα τελευταία παιχνίδια. Έχουν πάρει έχεις 6 νίκες συνεχόμενες, πόσα παιχνίδια έξανες. Τορπέδος, και με Τορπέδος, και με Φερεφάρ, 1 με 2, 5, και σήμερα 6. 6 μάτσο. 4 clean sheets.
Not bad, isn't it?
Σήμερα ήμασταν πολλά lucky.
Yeah.
Να φύγει. in the streak.
Yeah.
So, θέλεις το. Αλλά και μην άλλη ευνοηθήκαμε στον γκολ, στο δοκάρι, όπως είπα πριν. Αλλά εντάξει, πάλι όπως και αν έχει, clean sheet. Έχεις 4 clean sheet, έχεις μόνο 4 clean sheets, έχεις 6 νίκες συνεχόμενες. Και παίζεις και πολλά πιο καλύτερα. Τώρα.
No, you know, let's not. Actually, we're all fans. We want to, we want to continue this, but we don't want to be one of those fans that are constantly like, oh, it was amazing, it was amazing. No, we want to be honest about it. So,
Of course.
Yeah. So we're doing well.
I'm here for this club.
Yeah, of course.
Best performance.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you have some bad performances, walk away with the trophy. Walk away with the league, at least.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Even in that year when we won the league, we didn't have exceptional games. We managed to walk away with the league. Now we're playing good football as well. So, τούτο που θέλω ρε φίλε, θέλω μετά από το μάτι να τα ξεκράψουμε όλα που κάναμε τα τελευταία παιχνίδια. That's the main thing. Έκανα την κριτική μου, έχω και τα concerns μου και το ότι δεν θέλω να ξαναδώ το πράγμα. Μεγάλη σεζόν, έχουμε πολλά παιχνίδια ως το Μάη, έχουμε άλλο 9 μήνες, so anything can happen.
Exactly.
Είμαι σίγουρος ότι να ξαναέχεις έτσι παιχνίδια και είμαι σίγουρος ότι να ξαναέχεις και παιχνίδια όπως ήταν και στην Ευρώπη.
Look, the biggest dream of mine is to win the league and have a season in Europe where I don't know, does it go to like last 32, last 16 in the Conference League? Okay?
And play a playoff round. Μετά που περάσεις το Ομίλιος League Phase, whatever you did now, και πάεις round 16 μετά.
Absolutely. Just imagine doing that as well as winning the league. That is a dream. But realistically, the issue for Omonoia is always try and win that league. And then a year later, if they do win it, try and defend the league as best as possible. You don't have a divine right to win everything. And then actually, you know, like you said, actually in Yaminas, let's see how. I mean, ας σου πω κάτι, που μιλώ με από fans, δηλαδή μου εμένα φέτος δεν θα κάνουν τίποτε. They're really not optimistic this season.
Really?
No. Yeah, most of them I've spoken to, they've said to me, I don't think we've bought any good players, to be honest. Apart from obviously, ο άνθρωπος που έχει τίποτα Ολυμπιακό. But come on, how old is he, Doraginos? You know, but it still could be helpful. Yeah. 37.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah. So I do understand. I estimate just to compare the hype, the optimism from us, and then you talk to other fans, and it's like, yeah, okay, we can do something here, but that's just the fans. The club has to prove it as well. So.
Okay, πες ότι γίνει γέρι μη φέτη. Πες. Έχεις και τον Άρη στα ποπιά σου.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Και μπαφ.
Mind you, the problem is this takes a jab at Ari, but it's hard to find an Ari fan to actually get his opinion.
Nah, come on.
And it's so stupid. I've only seen kids wear that kit. I've not seen any grown-ups apart from the ones you see on TV.
So you know more than me, yeah.
Yeah, and horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, like when Limassol football fans, obviously, not really.
Yeah. Αλλά έπαιξα φιλικό με Ολυμπιακό και έμωσαν το ύπεδο κοτσίνο. Ολυμπιακό.
That's bad. All right. Okay. There's nothing else to dissect. We are proud. We are happy. We're going to the next. Well, next round to the Europa League, Conference League, sorry. Και έχουμε το επόμενο match με τη Νέα Σαλαμίνα. And we'll be back soon. Actually, probably tomorrow for a review of the Premier League games on the weekend. So, good night from me, Stefano. Θες να το κλείσεις?
Όπως είπα πριν λίγο, Phoenix not the best. Most important, the 3 points. We scored 3 goals. And we won the league as well. Famous plug over there. So, yeah. Now I'm looking to watch the Zira game, even though it's a nothing game. But mostly I'm looking more towards the Salamina. So I'm more, looking forward what we're gonna do. And yeah, man. Hope for everyone. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed over the last few days as well. I'm pretty sure the show will grow over the last days as well. Every day we're growing, we're getting subscribers, and I can't thank you enough. On bottom of my heart, who supports now in the stage of our YouTube, and I'm we're hoping to get more support and grow more and move forward. And yeah man.
I agree 100%. And we'll be back tomorrow with a review of the Premier League, and maybe do a video for the preview of the Nea Salamina game. So we'll see you soon. Καλή νύχτα, everybody. Good night.
Καλή νύχτα.